Hello there! Welcome to Demo. Yeah, it's another visual novel, my friends. I absolutely have no idea what this is, so let's pause a bit and let's read a tidbit about the game. Anyways, it is a game made by Team Brunomir, and it is an adventure story, a visual novel with anime 2D or at least 2.5D, I guess, like um graphics, like illustration. Sorry for like the domestic sounds at the back. The neighbors decided to be I think decided to be constructing an entire house. Anywho, the story goes that it is a breathtaking visual novel that will make you. This is the description, by the way, I forgot to say. The description says on their page, it is a breathtaking visual novel that will make you travel between two worlds with a kiss? I didn't know that. Hand holding is the only lewdness allowed. Just kidding. Anyway, follow Jake back and forth from the 90s to the prohibition era in the 20s and make choices that will determine his fate. Oh. You move to the big city with your best friend Lucy to make your dreams come true. There you meet Nina, a bold femme fatale that will turn your world upside down. When both seem interested, you try to understand your messy feelings for each and make a final choice, but something unexpected happens. A kiss will make you travel in time to a small room surrounded by cigarette smoke and gangsters from the 20s running after you. Why am I in the Prohibition era? Who are these people? And how do I get back home? Oh, anyways, that's the description, at least, that is recorded in their Steam page. So far, honestly, I didn't expect that to be the premise of this, this game. So, let's explore a bit of the settings and, okay, pretty much like normal stuff. I guess I'll leave it a bit to, except for message speed. I'm gonna make this faster. Okay, there. So that, I don't know if there is, a voice for this, but hopefully it does have in the future. This is only a demo, by the way, of the game Jake's Paralysis. If you guys are interested to the visual novel, the story itself and whatnot, you could visit their Discord, or you could go to any other websites that they have that's featured on their Steam page. With that, let's start. Don't forget, guys, if you do watch this and is interested without watching me play the demo and interested in playing the demo, you could go to Steam and wishlist it so that they would know and have an idea that people are here interested in their story and their game. And again, with that saying, let's begin. I like the screen. Oh, there's so many. Oh, I didn't know that you can actually use the controller. So it's wait a minute. WASD for navigation. I have okay. Okay. If you don't have the mouse, you could use no function for the normal keys and stuff. Okay. I was hoping I could just use the normal D-pad. Apparently they prefer the WASD. Backspace for pause. Space for toggle UI. You know what? I'm gonna use my mouse just because it's available. And it's the only other thing that I wanna, like, feature. Okay. Some people are born average. These lucky few get to enjoy the spoils of happenstance. The majority are born average. Oh, okay. These normal folks get to revel in the fact that they are not alone. The rest are born below average. These underachievers get to bask in their favorite role models, the average and above average. However, many don't know there's a fourth category of people. Painfully average? Come on. You can't just diss yourself like that. That's me. I'm painfully average. These people are similar to the average except they have a tough time hiding it. Oh boy. This already speaks volumes about how relatable they are to me. But as a person who plays this game, I do not condone any person to like step on themselves all the time. Maybe like every now and then, just to humble yourself. Not like saying that you're painfully average. Well, to be fair, if you want to believe you're painfully average, feel free to do so. The world will just follow through with whatever you plan in your life. It is your life anyway. It's continuing on. Sorry for the sounds of the construction in the background. Actually, there is one thing that makes me above average. In fact, it makes me painfully above average. Because everything is painful, I'm so glad there's like sounds for this game. I hope that they have like only the narration does not have sound. Like the sound of where am I going? Does fate exist? Jesus Christ, this should have a warning. They should have a warning for the graphics on this first scenario. I should have also have like checked the settings. Hold up, I'm gonna check the settings a bit for this, for the graphics. Screen mode, full screen resolution, graphics ultra. I'm gonna set it at medium and the style of the text box you prefer. And see how it goes. It does not have any changes at all, except for like it's slightly blurry. So, warning to those who are gonna play this game, they've got like really funky graphics. It might affect your visuals, so hopefully it doesn't hinder you as a player or like a participant of this visual novel, that it might be like a turn off. Maybe the story is interesting, or maybe the graphics would be less funky than this one. Anyways, back to the dialogue. Does fate exist? Or is life supposed to be a painful, endless marathon without meaning? Man, this guy is like painfully existential. They're not even, I don't think they are like in my age bracket. I'm 30 something, like 35. This kid must not be like, okay. It was Sunday a number of weeks beforehand. We were at a spacious park located near the city. Wooden benches and wide patches of tall grass surrounded a small playground clamoring with children. Oh, that's so cute. I like the graphics. Like, I just realized, are they twins? The girls at the background, are they twins? That's why they look alike and no other, like, design. Oh, yeah, it is 2.5D. It's so freaky. Okay, Jake. Can you believe it, Lucy? When I was a kid, Johnson. Is that supposed to be Johnson or Johnson? But I'm playing this in the English version, but there is an option for like, I think the Spanish. Sorry for not checking properly. Because like I was a bit struggling at the start to like record. Anyways, I think it's supposed to say Johnsonville. I'm gonna check a bit. Okay. Well, there's no data. If it is Johnsonville, I can't check properly. But if guys are like interested, whatever the correct stuff here is. Also, the developers should actually maybe double check their like QA on the written stuff. Hopefully, when they release the full version of the game in English. Okay, can you believe it, Lucy? When I was a kid, Johnsonville was huge. Now it seems so tiny. You're just imagining things. This town hasn't changed one bit. Maybe you're right. Still, I'm going to miss this park and its maple trees. You mean the same ones you couldn't get down from without my help? I was 5. Get over it. Oh, cute. Lucy's laughing. That's so cute. I can't believe I'm leaving for college tomorrow. It's a little overwhelming. But thankfully, I won't be going alone. Oh, Lucy's coming with him. There's a bit of a lag, maybe because of like the heaviness of the graphics, but if you have the PC or the setup to have no problem with it, it would look gorgeous. Trust me. It's kind of like overwhelming, to be honest, to see a full visual novel graphic at the background with like full animation. Because I'm used to like slightly static or like semi-changing scenarios with minimal animation. This is just full on having animation. Like the graphics for the characters are in 2.5D and it looks good, like really good. So it's very, very eye-catching. A little bit of tweaking for like the uncanniness of it, but if you aren't like averse with the uncanniness of a 2.5D anime character, then this might be like your like jam, your juice, your wine, your alcohol. Oh, back to the dialogue. Lucy. Wanna know what I'll miss even more than the maple trees? Ben's ice cream. How about I get us our favorite flavor, for old time's sake? I think... Oh, okay. This is a first option. How about I get us our favorite flavor for old time's sake? That's a great idea. I'd rather choose a different flavor. I'm gonna, like, completely play this in most of my demos with a mindset of a personality. And right now, I don't have a set personality, so I'm just, like, gonna be a polite person and gonna say I'd rather choose a different flavor. I'd rather get strawberry this time, to be honest. But Ben's Choco Vanilla is by far the best. Everyone knows that. Because no one tries new things in this town. You always say it yourself. If this is the start of a new chapter in our lives, then we should challenge ourselves and try something different. Okay. See, you're being all deep in stuff again. Sorry, but I'll stick to Choco Vanilla. If there's like those standard affection bars on top of it, I would be seeing Lucy's affection bar going down at this moment just because. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! We travel to Ben's, soaking in the sights and sounds of songbirds and running children. Wow, really? It sends shivers down my spine knowing I won't be able to return for a while. Yeah, if, like, pause OP on, like, the scenario, but it is rather, like, daunting to go to a different place and live there for long, that you're new. I have a hard time doing that as well. That's why I rarely go to places. Like, an overnight, like, a 1-month stay is pretty daunting for me. I'm okay with a few weeks or a few days, but not more than a month. They do say that if you're a traveler, and sometimes it's sort of like a standard, but if you're a specific traveler who just wants to hop from one place to another, 3 days is the maximum that you have for yourself, because 3 days is enough for you to fit in and the likes. I mean, considering if you are like an ambivert when it comes to traveling. By the way, I got that from Kino no Tabi, which is Kino's Journey, I think is the English title. It's an anime. It's a nice anime. Pretty seinen and slice of life, wherein Kino is a girl who travels all around the world, like in their fictional world, between countries and stuff, and mostly the story spans for like the 3 days that whatever information she gets within the place that she stops over. Okay, back to the story. I'm so distracted by my thoughts that I fail to notice someone walking straight at us. Oh yeah, like there was a huge pause. Hey, watch it! Some people, at least he didn't hit us. But you guys got hit, right? As we arrive at Ben's, the warm hue of dusk streams through familiar maple trees as I reminisce on warmer childhood memories. Oh wow, the lag is real. Hold up. I'm just gonna go back to settings a bit and just completely change to very low the graphics and skip mode to read only, font size at default. I'm gonna have to change the sound for like text reveal effects on, text reveal volume to be lower a bit. I'm gonna lower it a bit, and the master volume to be a bit lower, so there. After getting our treats, we lean on a nearby railing, savoring our cones as we watch cars drive by. Lucy even asks for extra napkins because she knows me so well. But they're missing one L. I was thinking that there was supposed to be like, what, that is a cut word or something? Okay, so they got their Benz. What if you're too busy at college to spend time with me? We're still going to eat ice cream together, right? Aw, clingy Jake. Don't worry, we'll make the most of it when we have time together. I wish I could pause this moment and make it last forever. Well, that was fast. Hold on. You're not forgetting this, right? You and I both know there's nowhere to study music around here. She did everything for me. Looked for the music programs, got the scholarships. She even filled out the forms for both of us. It's missing a period and also bro. Bro. Timid boy, bro. I don't know if it's gonna be... I have only one opinion and standard stereotype to say. You're timid as heck. I owe her everything. But sometimes I wonder, am I making my own choices or just letting her drag me along? That... Okay, well, I did say you were timid, so I was spot on. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I understand this feeling. Do I even like choco vanilla? I wish I could stop thinking so much and keep a tight grip on my life decisions for a change. Wow. Okay. Okay, you two-face MF? And then suddenly say that afterwards? Hold up. The thing that he said afterwards is like, I'm glad I get to be there for you. If I don't regret this, it's mostly because I know you'll go far, Lucy. And the previous thoughts were like, basically doubting the sincerity of their bond. I have mixed emotions to that, bro. Like, whatever it is, you've had a long bond of childhood friendship and you never got the idea to actually test the sincerity in the middle of everything. I mean, to be fair though, you're still young. Sorry about that. And if you ever need help, you can always give me a call. I'm just gonna dismiss my thoughts about being pissed at this guy. Lucy. Do you really think I'll succeed after college? I guarantee it. In no time, your name will be on billboards at the best concert halls in the world. Just don't forget about me when you're famous, alright? I like the quirk of his eyebrows. I'd never forget you, silly. I mean it. Because when I imagine myself on a large stage with a spotlight and fans screaming my name, you're always there in the front row. Aww, that's so cute. Also, is it just me or just because I'm single? Or the stereotype for singles to like have the cringe whenever something like that happens? Or it's just like my personality about smushy stuff? Anyways, it depends. Personally, I don't ship them. Because as of right now, even though I have like a quirk for like childhood friends to lovers sort of thing, I feel like they don't have much chemistry. So I'm gonna say this in the first hand. Dibs on a different headcanon, but I don't ship them. Okay, narration back. We fall into a deep silence, trapped by the magic of her imagination. Her sparkling eyes reflect a burning passion. I'm struck by a pang of admiration and envy. In all my life, I've never loved anything with the intensity she feels for her dream. I'd do anything to help her make it possible. Wow. Really? Like, okay, sure. I'm sorry about that. I sometimes feel annoyed about, I guess, like characters with that kind of like mindset in the end. I do, however, respect them for honestly being upright towards that mindset, and only in the end, whether the flow of the plot or the story comes their sincerity or and would totally depend on their actions if I would believe the sincerity of their determination. Jake, of course I'll be there. You can always count on me. For a moment, her eyes lock onto mine as her lips part, but close shortly after. Was she going to say something? What is it? What is it? It's just, if I make it, it'll be because of you. I'm so lucky to have you in my life, Jake. You've done it all yourself, and you've helped me way more than I've helped you, by the way. I'd bet you'll get sick of me hanging around all the time now we'll move to the same apartment block. Lucy rests her head on my shoulder as we finish our ice cream. Looking down, I notice she's smiling with her eyes shut. Speaking of which, I'm assuming you're done packing? Oh, right. Of course I'm done. By the way, I should get going. Jake? Oh, okay. Sorry. I guess I'm not really good at dubbing them. I'm not looking at the expressions of the characters about the uncanny way that they actually look in front and feel like they're doing a meta thing. It kind of creep me out whenever they look on the screen. It's like they're expecting me to do something. Like, look at that. Jake is looking at me. And Lucy's looking at me too. They should be looking at each other right about now. Okay, back to the narration. She rolls her eyes with an adorable giggle. With that, we say our goodbyes and I rush home. Ow. The kid's like forever. Hi. I'm gonna be so like scared of a kid just always being uncannily happy, looking at me and waving. Whether they're like my niece or nephew or not. Also, the zoom in is like super scary. Bro, come on. You can't just have that really slow transition, although I think it's gonna be fast in the main game. Hopefully it is faster, or like, can they just do a fade out? Like, that was pretty scary, to be honest. Like, what if the slow zoom in focused on the children? That would be way scarier. As soon as I arrive at my box-filled bedroom, long-forgotten memories flood through my mind. Is this my true destiny? Am I going in the right direction? For now, all I know is that Lucy will be with me. As long as she's by my side, everything will work out. After I pack the last of my belongings, I look around for anything I may have missed. I guess I'm done. For one final time, I head to the only bed I've ever known. Good night, Jake. May you have sweet dreams. After a long trip, we reached our new home, a high-rise apartment complex in a bustling city. Despite the dirty sidewalks and dingy alleyways, we're excited to finally be here. The complex has a modest design, typical for middle-class students looking for a safe and affordable place to live. There are shadows on the window moving. That's so funny. It's slightly different from the pictures, but it looks like we can visit each other at any time. It's almost like we're roommates. As we gaze at our new home, bustling businessmen and families pass us by, my ears catching their distant conversations while my attention shifts to a building across the street.
My nose is so itchy.
It's a small bar jutting from the street corner opposite the apartment block. I can't help but watch waiters and waitresses scurry back and forth between the door dining area and the crowded tables inside. There's also a record store on the same block with a big handwritten "We're hiring" sign. May I help with your luggage? Oh, come on. We both know I'm stronger than you. Oh yeah? If you can carry your boxes up to your room without tripping, then I'll believe you. There's an elevator, Jake, but fine. You can help me with the heavy ones. We walk into the air-conditioned entrance, drop our belongings near the receptionist's desk, and try to work out where our apartments are. Sorry for the sniffles. Ow, my legs are dead. According to the landlord, the complex has 6 floors with 6 rooms per floor. Gotcha. Wait, isn't this your room? So they're inside? Ooh, nice place. Despite Lucy's complaints, I helped her unpack the rest of her luggage. She's actually stronger than I thought. Also missing a period. Finally! After a drawn-out sigh, she falls onto the couch and reclines with a hearty ah. Well, at least I have enough clothes in my closet for a couple of weeks. Wait a second. That wasn't all? Of course not. Next time I visit my parents, I'll bring the rest. So does that mean you'll stop stealing my oversized shirts? You wish. I laughed cringily. That's so annoying. Sorry for the sniffs and the poking in the background. It's not a woodpecker, a metal woodpecker. It's the under construction building. Okay, so basically we're now in Jake's room. Why is there stray shoes on the ground? After a short breather, we travel to my room and begin the process again, making sure to clean the floor and rearrange the furniture during my move-in. Close to being finished, Lucy fiddles with an old TV on a wobbly shelf. Again and again, she repositions the TV to her liking. She won't stop until the position's perfect. It might fall there. We should find a better place for it. Don't worry, I got it. And after I'm done, I'll set your alarm for tomorrow's classes. Lucy, come on. You don't have to do that. Nuh-uh. I'm not letting you oversleep. If I don't do it, someone's gonna be late for his classes. You know how I am with alarms. Besides, if you wake me up every morning, I'll be grumpy. She's laughing at me. Oh, I know you. I know how you are. Why do you think our apartments are on the same floor, goofball? We burst out laughing as I lob a pillow at her. My head nearly evades her soft banter. What? Just you wait. I'll start looking for another apartment tomorrow. Perhaps at the other end of town where you'll never find me. Ah! Haha! Shut up! What? Oh, and I'm also installing video cameras so no one bothers me. How about that? Unless you find someone that you want to be bothered by. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, she's blushing! Oh, Lucy's got a crush on him, huh? Or like Lucy is attached to him on a romantic level, I guess. Lucy raises an eyebrow at my question. You know what everyone says about college, right? Maybe I won't be the only girl to visit you. Oh. Ah, okay. So she was insinuating that maybe he's gonna have a relationship. What? Oh, okay. Oh, there's only two choices? Okay. I'm gonna choose this one. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll probably have more visitors than ever. Why is that mouse not working? Oh, really? In your dreams, Jake? In fact, just last week I saw a guy get hit on by one of the video store workers. You should have seen how oblivious he was. Wait, didn't I go with you to the video store that day? Jake, you're the guy I'm talking about. Oh, I guess I wasn't paying much attention. Anyway, what time do your classes start tomorrow? 1 o'clock. My last class ends at 6. By the way, I saw that your classes are in the west wing while mine are in the east. If you want, we could walk together. Sure. Will I see you when you're done for that day? Tomorrow? Nah, I'm gonna be job hunting all day. All those scholarships barely cover our housing, so we better be making some money on the side. Yeah. I'll look around soon. At least we can see each other at night. Lucy heads for the door with an enthusiastic smile and a pep in her step. Sounds good. Sleep tight. At last, alone in my new house, I glance around in the darkness trying to acclimate my previous life with the new abyss surrounding what? What the F? You suddenly become existentially crisis poeticism. Might as well get ready for bed. The bedroom is small in size, its wallpaper is neat, and it is comfortably equipped to withstand opposite temperatures. Okay. The building has a central heating system and is made up of wood-fired boiler, an impulsion pump with enough power to supply all the apartments in the building, a hot water distribution network, and the corresponding radiators irradiating the temperature required and regulated by the user. Besides the shared bathrooms, there's a main hall with a very impersonal appearance, and 2 remaining doors to the private entrance of the watchman, and the service door that communicates with the backyard, also for its exclusive use. Hold up, I'm just gonna drink. People, hydrate yourself when you talk too much. Especially if you're narrating a visual novel. That's wordy as heck. The sweet nectar of actually just drinking something normal. Jake. As silence fills the still air and invades my racing mind, the reality of the situation begins to dawn on me. The implications of living by myself weigh on me like a heavy winter jacket on a summer's day. Ouch! What? Alcohol. Whatever just happened, it felt like the strongest whiskey in existence was being forced down my throat. Oh wow, the visuals for this is pretty scary, not gonna lie. The bitter burning sensation practically choked me. What the hell was that? Okay. You know what, if this is a horror, it might actually be scary. The shadows are pretty scary on the window, oh my gosh! The next day, Lucy arrives at my door earlier than I expected. We walked to classes under a cold gray sky. And it was bitter and had a burning sensation just like alcohol. So you waited until I left to get drunk for the first time, huh? But I didn't drink anything. It just happened without warning. We continued to discuss last night's oddity while admiring the city. I've never seen buildings so tall before. Not to mention all of the eateries and shops filled with strangers running errands or indulging in the chaos of urban life. It's so hectic that I can barely keep up. Isn't the city great? Yeah, but it's kind of a lot. Still, this is nothing like what we had. Excuse me, that was a nice burp. Yeah, but it's kind of a lot. Still, this is nothing like what we had back home. As we meander and sightsee through every detour, I glance at my watch with horror. Not on the first day! So they're late. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Is it just me or the size of that girl? Okay, is it just because she's chubby? I thought it was like a model discrepancy, but it's not. Lucy. Jake, come on, we're gonna be late! Wait, do you remember how to get to your classroom? How could I forget? I'll catch you tonight. Yep, good luck, Jake! You too, Lucy! After watching her disappear behind a corner, I release an anxious sigh and take inventory of my surroundings. The building structure is weirdly old-fashioned with columns and arches at every turn. Ah! Who did I hit? That's like the second time I got body slammed here in this game. Ooh! Oh no, freaking hell, this is gonna be so zoom out, huh? Great, I wasn't paying attention and bumped into a girl. The impact made her books and papers fall to the floor in a dizzying display of academics. Oh, it's the girl in the background. The one that was speaking to the girl sitting down. Okay. The bump drags me back into reality. Sorry, I'm so clumsy. Allow me to... Don't worry about it. I was distracted too. I began helping her, our eyes meeting as I match her kneel. A friendly smirk creeps across her face as I smile back, my hand absent-mindedly grabbing a half-opened cassette tape. Mike Lanigan's band. You know them? I've been obsessed with them since the release of their very first album. Is that so? Usually nobody knows about them. Well, my name is Nobody, so... Ugh. I muster a nervous laugh, cursing myself under my breath for saying the dumbest thing of my entire... Thank you, Lord, you know that he'd said something dumb. Though to my utter surprise, she chuckles back. Nobody, huh? Well, nobody. I'm running late for class, so I better get going. Right, so am I. See you later. Nice to meet you. Those final words seemingly linger in the air, gently landing in my ears as her slender figure moves out of sight. In a daze, I arrive at class and find a seat in the very back. Note, this might actually be my headcanon. The silver-haired girl and Jake. I don't know what her name is, but for the record, I feel like they might have a chemistry in comparison to the chumminess of the childhood friends. Or for the record, though, at least Lucy's showing signs that she might actually have romantic feelings for like Jake. But that's just me and my dense AF brain. That nice to meet you was spinning in my head like a pleasant melody of new sensations, and my thumbs were distractedly tracing shapes over my table, soberly made up of a noble wood like the seat, joined together laterally. Almost without realizing it, time goes by and the lesson ends. I intend to leave at last, but my messy thoughts won't let me concentrate. Was there any clue in the girl's outfit as to guess what she studies? Would she remember me if she ever saw me again? Oh, fine, whatever. Just go pine over that silver-haired girl. I mean, to be fair, though, I do think that they have a chemistry... Oh, she's not here! It was a different character. It was a guy with long hair. I thought I saw her. Gosh, I'm having the same face syndrome in anime art style. Oh, I'm so sorry, game. After the class, I patiently wait in the same fateful spot. Even though the courtyard is packed with people, she immediately catches my attention. Locks of golden hair glistening in the sun. Excuse me, what? Golden hair? Is that it? Is that the very person that's behind you is the person that you're actually pining for? Or it's a different one? Because she ain't got golden hair. She got white. Or silver. Oh, wow. her model versus the 2D or like her 2.5D character model looks way different in terms of allure. Like for Jake's model in like stop looking at me. That's so uncanny. Jake's Jake's model versus his character scenario graphic version looks different as well. He looks younger when he's in a 2.5D character model compared to the artwork. She looks older, while her character model for 2.5D looks older just because of her alluring eyes. Wait, hold up. Well, look who it is, Mr. Nobody. Or should I call you Lanigan Guy? Jake. The name is Jake. So, your name isn't Nobody. Could have fooled me. I'm Nina, by the way. She remembered me. Wait, did she come to the same spot just so she could talk to me? Does that mean... I've noticed you aren't as clumsy as you were this morning. Tell me, are you a dance student too? Oh, I like her eyes opening up. Not really. Balance isn't my cup of tea. You left that pretty clear earlier. Okay, the lag is real. Shucks, sorry. Sorry about that. My setup is not giving justice to the speed of the game. But at least the graphics still looks cute, and I still ship them even if, like, I don't know how the story would go. Nina giggles, caressing my pounding heart. She has this aura around her that compels your attention. Also, why is there a double space before aura? I wouldn't be surprised if many people miss their classes because of her. Oh my gosh! Is she the Miss Popular? Ow! Is this the Miss Popular versus the dork stereotype? Fine. What is it then? Studio engineering. So you're one of those cute nerds. Oh, yeah, she is Miss Popular. I say as I slowly cringe at the realization of the stereotype. Well, okay. Is that a compliment? I'm too busy being wrapped in her soft gaze to think about it for long. What do I say now? Okay, that quote is outside of the haha. Should be before the haha. Yeah, I guess I'm a nerd. Anyway, we might see each other again sometime soon. Is that something you'd want? To see me again? Oh, the flirting. Nina, you better be written as an actually harmless flirt and nothing else instead of a malicious flirt. Because holy heck, I am tired of vindictive, malicious, flirty girls that just controls the scenario just because she is aiming for whatever benefit that she gets from the other party. Excuse me? Is she toying with me? By the way she smirks, there's no way to know for sure. Oh, would you look at that? Sorry, but I'm running late again. Oh, well, have a nice day, Nina. You too, Jake. Maybe I should just dub her differently. I just dubbed this funnily. That's why, so that I could like rest my soul with being cringed at the cliches. As we part ways, I look over my shoulder a couple of times, blah blah blah. But she never turns around. Aww, hopeless romantic Jake here. By the time I arrive home, a part of me is wondering if I should ask Lucy about Nina. She should have some advice. No! Sorry, I shouted, but no! Don't do that, Jake. Okay, this is my unsolicited advice to any of the opposite sex or party. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't ask anything about your best friend. Supposedly about your love life. Don't. I don't know why. I'm just like super embarrassed by the fact that asking. Maybe it's my quirk, but right now, since I know their circumstances, and I feel like there's a hint of Lucy having a slight crush or sort of like affection deeper than a best friend towards Jake. I feel like it's kind of gonna be awkward and secondhand embarrassment if he suddenly asks something towards Lucy. Anyways, this is gonna be the total cliche effect towards these kinds of like supposedly love triangle stories. I forgot if it's romance, if there's like a really deep. Oh yeah, it is. There's a deep underlying romance on it because like, hello, kissing is a mechanic to time travel here. Who am I kidding? Like, dismiss all my thoughts about opinions towards best friends and sharing about each other. Let's just go with the drama. Though considering her job hunt, I wonder if she's home. Hopefully she got some work. Yeah, she was supposed to like hunt for work, right? Why are you going to her house uninvited? Ask her first. Whether she's your best friend or not, ask her first if she's available. I mean, wait, is this the era of cell phones or not? Oh, it's her house. I'm amazed how she's already transformed her boring room into a rock and roll paradise. Yeah, with a mess and stuff. Sure, it looks like she just slapped a poster on the wall, but that's Lucy for you. She even took the time to organize her collection of music books and sheet music on a shelf near the living room. Did she even look for a job? Well, oh, okay. She's here. Okay. So, how'd the first day of your classes go? Syllabus, lectures, and icebreakers the entire day. It was so boring that I left my last class early and looked for a job. Nothing yet, but I will continue the search over the week. I'm sorry. I can't wait to cheer you up. I'm sorry for the first day. Why can't I? Just really use the last for it. I'm sorry your first day didn't fulfill your expectations. I can't wait to cheer up the thing about you, my day. Since I've been mean ever since the beginning, I'm gonna do this. I know just the thing to cheer her up. Wait until she hears about Nina. I'm sorry, I set myself up for this cliche. Holy heck, I forgot that I was supposed to be mean. Scratch being stupid. I am stupid. Scratch saying that the cliches are cringy. I am cringy, therefore I am dumb on not seeing this outcome. Well, let's just say my day went a little better than yours did. Sounds interesting. Mind telling me about it? I had a little accident. Accident? You're okay, right? Yeah, I'm fine. A girl just... Never mind. A girl? Oh no, you gotta tell me about it. We promised to tell each other everything. Yes, that's good, Lucy. That's good. There's no way you're gonna keep that secret from me, will you? Wait, hold up. Is her model angry? Or eyebrow quirking? I don't like that. But it's opposite of what energy her dialogue just said a while ago. Because timid boy's face is pretty pathetic right now. And the dialogue is like, well, I accidentally bumped into her after you left. That's all. Her books fell all over the floor. And this isn't something that you tell a story with a pathetic, sad-looking face. But maybe it's just because, like, his character model is a mopey, weepy eyes, like a puppy or stuff. I don't know what impression I might have made on her. You must know better. I'm not a fortune teller, Jake. And then what? Gee, I didn't think she'd be this enthusiastic to hear about Nina. Knowing I'll have to explain everything, I lean on the arm of one of her living room chairs. What? I did. She had the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. That's something I never thought I'd hear from you. That's something I never thought I'd hear from you. We spent one day at college and you're already getting all lovey-dovey on me. Oh, hush. Her eyes are really beautiful. Okay, at least I understand the blushing. As I began to play with my sleeves, Lucy grabs my hand and holds it on top of my thigh. I didn't think it'd be this hard talking to her about this. I'm just messing with you. Look, there's something wrong with your feelings. There's nothing wrong with your feeling. Why did I say there's something wrong? There's nothing wrong with your feelings. You like her, right? Similar to Nina, Lucy's gazes at me while waiting for a reply. Before I have a chance to speak, she continues her questioning. I'm assuming you talked to her. Believe it or not, just getting a girl to talk to you is half the battle. Now you just need to stop bumping into her. Sure, but you know how I act around girls. You act fine around me. But it's different with you. Is it? Oh, come on, no. Look, Jake, all you have to do is be yourself and I'm sure you'll be fine. Because deep down, you're an amazing person. I'd know. You think so? Of course, but let me tell you something. You need to be more upfront about your feelings, especially in front of girls. You and I both know you can't walk through life bottling up your feelings, because if you do, no one will ever want to get close to you. Okay. So this is exactly like what the best friend trope is for Lucy's character. Because a while ago, at the very a part of a dialogue that Jake had in his mind was something about doubting the sincerity of their bond. This is a part of how to say this, to see a sort of sense of sincerity. However, it may just be lip service, so we both all know that we can't psychoanalyze this kind of shit. Jake, but my thoughts are boring. Don't you get tired of them sometimes? Not at all, honestly. I could spend years listening to that dense head of yours. Gosh darn it. Story. Any girl would be lucky to get to know you. She averts her gaze and fidgets with my hand, toying her fingers between mine. An indescribable tension builds as she lifts her head and stares deep into my eyes. I can't take this anymore. I think I need to go. One of my teachers already assigned homework, so I should get on that. Yeah, bro, she was flirting with you with the fingies. And that's not even saying that she's interested or anything. I guess I'll see you tomorrow then. She ended up... Awkward scenarios. Why did I subject myself to this? I'm not regretting. I just am pretty interested in it. Now in this cesspool of visual novel cringiness and romance. Oh, they actually reused the character. After my lectures the following day, I wonder, what exactly did Lucy mean yesterday? About being myself and all? Do I know who my true self is? Oh, that kind of surprised me. Is a cute nerd lost in thought again? Be careful or we'll bump into each other again. Oh, Nina, sorry, I didn't see you there. I wonder what you were daydreaming about. What are you up to? I'm just doing some homework. It's the second day and I'm already swamped with assignments. Tell me about it. I've been practicing the same dance routine for hours. My eyes travel up her figure as I remember her major. Her posture, back straight with perfectly aligned legs, is weirdly Okay. I'm barely able to steer my wandering eyes back to her head as she pulls her hair back, revealing the rest of her face. Ugh. Always practicing losing weight, missing all the good parties. And guess what? You get rejected because you're competing with thousands of other girls. If you can't show your worth in 1 second, you're out. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest. No worries, maybe there's a silver lining in all of this? Even if you get rejected, your parents must be proud that you're trying so hard. Nina remains silent, staring at me with a hint of pain. Suddenly, her demeanor completely changes, exaggerating a shrug while the librarian stares at her giggling. Did I say something wrong? Yeah, you did. You always do. Like the other character who actually asked the first question do. The one who first becomes curious and asks a question. Lays out all the coins first and say all in do. Jake, you're so funny. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with my drama. You're not boring. It's fun listening to you. She hasn't. Oh, you're such a sweetie. Well, I'm from Johnsville. Oh, it's supposed to be just Johnsville, not Johnsonville. She cocks her head down as if trying to recall where Johnsville is. This isn't the first time I've had to tell someone. It's a small town a couple of hours away, known for its maple syrup. As much as I love it, there aren't many opportunities for people like me. So, you came all the way here for studio engineering? Or are you here for something else? Also, typo on that. I'm tempted to agree with her first guess, but is that actually correct? What am I after? Is Lucy's dream really the only reason why I'm here? Yeah, see? This is already the reason why I doubted your sincerity, besides the fact that I forgot that it isn't supposed to be a love triangle sort of romance. The very fact that you just spouted that, and you're dense AF towards the emotions of your, friend, you already have these awkward, signs that she's, attracted to you, not in just, a best friend-ish way, and stuff is sort of, indicative of it. Also, hold up. You can't tell me that... You know what? Never mind. I'm just, gonna be chill and just gonna believe that Jake and every single character in this, story is gonna have, total character development. That's exactly why you're gonna be interested in this kind of narrative. Anyways, if people like this kind of cliche or trope, or the people that likes visual novels like these kinds of trope, they should totally play this and diss on the characters the way that I'm doing. I get the feeling it isn't just studio engineering. Well, whatever it is, at least I'm not the only one still finding myself. We might as well live a little before we're adults. Hey, classes are beginning in a couple of minutes. I don't want to be late. Shoot, you're right. It was a pleasure. The pleasure's all mine. See you later, okay? Of course. Have a good day, Nina. Following her lead, I rent a couple of textbooks and hurry to class. After my teacher greets me out the door, I'm left puzzling over assignments until I gave up and start job hunting through the local newspaper. Jeez, could these jobs ask for anything else? I'm Jake of some trades, not the Jack everyone wants. And even worse, they probably expect me to do a job interview. Bro, you're hunting for a job. That's to be expected. That may not seem like a big deal, but it is for me. With my head now pounding from job descriptions and ideal candidate lists, I leave campus with an exhausted sigh. The posters are funny, I'm sorry. Okay. Let me tell you this disappointing truth. We have already been recording for an hour, and we still don't have the hints of whatever idea we have on the supernatural or the magical part of the story. But I'm gonna push through. So, first part of this demo, Jake's paralysis. Let's see if we get a whiff of not just the love triangle that's impending, but the actual part where he gets a good kiss and time travels to the 20s. Is that 1920s and not 1990s? Anyways, that's basically it anyway. So far, as a visual novel and the likes, the slice of life part of the story, kinda bland. Characters, yes, since it's expected to have character development. Mostly the way that I commented a while ago, I do believe that this needs a heck of character development. So, this is a good start. Basically, getting your like player riled up with the kind of characters that are playing. Jake's existentialism on some parts is relatable for me, maybe will be relatable for others. Lucy is cute, Nina is alluring. Basically a good hetero love triangle, love angle formula, as I say, because it will not be a love triangle unless it has a lesbian side of this. But as we see, it's gonna be, I think it might be more straight than necessary, so there's no LGBT side in this story. I'm not disappointed. If it doesn't work for the plot or the story, then it's not me wanting to expect any LGBT themes. So that's much better than having its scene be forced in the story. My point is the first part. This part one of the demo is basically a say of so far it's kind of meh on the scale of if I should be interested in the entirety of the story. Number one, my comments are pretty mean, author. I'm sorry about that if it's kind of like a pissy. However, it does seem like it's a slow build romance or it's a slow burn romance. So I hope that visual novel romance appreciators of slow burn romance actually play this game, because I for one can't stop shipping Jake to nobody right now. For the record, even if I said a while ago that I actually ship Jake and Nina, but that's only based on the character design. However, I do believe that in chemistry wise, there is none so far. Even if Lucy and Jake have their awkward moments, personally for me, I don't think I appreciate it much, or like I am the type of person who like that kind of romance. But to those people who like secondhand embarrassment of awkward romances between straight people, there it is. Cringe about it. Don't be surprised if it's like if you can't like stop yourself from pausing and like, no, I remember myself and my my reminiscence towards this awkwardness. I will be continuing this next time, and thanks so much for listening and actually staying a bit until the end. Hopefully, the next part of this demo, we get a whiff of the kiss and the time travel. This is Demo by Pansikoser. This is sorry. Like, let me do another. I'm bad at ending things. Even whenever I say goodbye on my Twitch, it's awkward. Anyways, this is part one of Jake's Paralysis. Demo. This is Pansikoser, signing out. Toodles.